Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Today, I am doing video number 2, part 2 of this massive collection that I bought almost a month ago. If you saw part 1, you saw I showed the whole collection. It's basically 4 long boxes and 2 short boxes and a stack of magazines. So it's basically, I would say, almost between 12 to 1300 books. So the reason why I didn't show it before a month ago when I first got it is because I wanted to rebag and reboard most of the books, and I haven't even finished. So I'm just doing the boxes as I'm finishing rebagging and reboarding. So definitely this is a huge collection. So I'm doing another long box. So this is another long video. If you saw the first one, I did the first one yesterday. So if you haven't seen the first one, go see the first one first, then come back and see this one. Also, I just wanted to give you an update on my 1,000 subscriber contest videos. Basically, my contest, I have 20 entries right now. There's 10 prizes, so the 20 people that's in so far, you have a 50-50 chance of winning one of those prizes, which is great. So everyone, hurry up and get your video entries in. Go make your video because the last day to make your video is the 18th of May, which is this month, um, which is right around the corner. There's about 8 more days left of it, and I'm giving out some great prizes. And the video is real simple. You just gotta be 18. You gotta be subscribed to me, and you just gotta make a video where you talk about a Marvel storyline that you want to see on the big screen that hasn't been done yet. And I keep saying, I would love to see Annihilation done on the big screen. Annihilation was just epic. But I love everybody else's ideas. I mean, there's been some great storylines that people have been suggesting in their videos. So I can't wait to see more people's videos. Um, and I definitely want to say thank you to the people that's already made videos. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I want to give a big shout out to Vital Comics. If you're not subscribed to Vital Comics, definitely go check his channel out. Great content. He's making a lot of videos on a regular now, so definitely go check him out, man. Definitely help him out, get his subscribers up. He definitely deserves it. Great videos. Vital Comics. Okay, you guys. And I just want to give a shout out to everyone else and say thank you. Thank you for constantly supporting me. And let's get this video started, you guys. All right, so the first book is Bamba the Jungle Boy #2. And this is a Silver Age book right here. All right. Then we got Bamba the Jungle Boy #4. And I think this is supposed to be based off of a TV show. Back then, TV's Teen Jungle Star. So, yeah. All right. Then we got Flash Gordon #3, and this is a Silver Age book also. This is the only Flash Gordon book I've ever had, comic I've ever had. So I'm gonna get around to reading to it because when I was growing up, Flash Gordon, the movie was like that. Even though if you look at it now, it's basic as hell as far as the you know the how the movie is made. The dang, why am I stuck? I have a brain fart. It's crazy. I don't know why I have a brain fart. This is crazy. The special effects. That's what I meant to say. The special effects on that movie, you look at it now, you can tell it's really dated. It's dated. But the story was still good, and the music. That music right there, oh my gosh. Flash Gordon was the shit, you guys. But anyways, I'm rambling. So glad to finally have the Silver Age issue of that. All right, so we got Fantastic Four '92. All right, another Silver Age book. And by the way, this whole collection I bought this whole collection off of Facebook Marketplace, and the guy had it listed for $590. I went to see the collection, and I was going through the books, but then he basically was like, he was upset that I was taking my time going through it because I wanted to see what was in the collection. I just was taking my time going through it, and not only that, I had on, I think I had on my Avengers shirt on, and he said, he was just kind of rushing me, and he was just like, so are you gonna get it or you're not gonna get it? And I was just like, yeah, I just want to look and see what you have. I want to look through it before I decide to buy it. And he was like, then he had the nerve to say to me, well, most of the time when guys with superhero shirts come in here, they usually don't buy. And so I just felt kind of insulted, and I was just like, dang, I mean, who you think you talking to? Like, you don't even know me. You don't even know I buy collections. That's what I do. So he kind of upset me with that, and I was just like, and then he was rushing me, like, so I kind of, kept looking, but at the same time I was like skimming, so I didn't really get to see everything. So the great thing about it is, okay, so I'm gonna finish the story. I'm not gonna skip ahead, but anyways, he kind of insulted me. I was kind of upset, and I just started skimming through stuff instead of, going through it thoroughly. I started skimming, and it's a lot of boxes, so I was just hurry up and skimming, and then so I was just already upset, and I was honestly gonna give him the 590, but by him insulting me like that, I was like, you know what? I'm definitely gonna offer him less. So I said, look, I'll give you 450 for this collection. And he said, no, I can't do that. And I said, okay. And I said, well, thanks for letting me look at it. And I shook his hand and left. And it was a 30-minute drive to Annapolis, Maryland from my house to go see these books. But after I left his house, I went straight to the comic book store that's right there in Annapolis that I like to go to. And I went over there and found some good books. And I had money because I was about to buy a whole collection. So I had plenty of money to go buy, you look at their back issues at the comic book store. And I wound up picking up some great, great books. But anyways, so, I'm the type of person that you insult me, I'm a lowball you. Like, because you insult me. Like, don't do that to me. Like, you don't know me, you don't insult me like that. And that really upset me. So I was just like, and not only that, he had a whole nother collection right there that he was selling too. And he was like, yeah, I'm selling that one for 750. And the guy that wants to buy the 750 collection is thinking about buying the one that you're looking at, and he wants to, and I'm thinking about just selling it to him together. And I'm just looking at him like, well, if that's what you do, that's what you do. I'm just like, okay, so I already knew. And not only that, another thing I noticed about this guy was when I was skimming through the book, I noticed through the boxes, I noticed that he's the type of guy that he buy collections, take out all the key books that he think are keys that he knows about, because obviously he didn't know every key, because he wound up leaving great books in this collection that are keys. Like, obviously he probably just doesn't know. He looked for the stuff that he knows. So he's the type of collector that takes out all the keys out of the collections and sell those individually, and then sell the rest of what he doesn't want, he doesn't think is valuable altogether. So that's what I think he's been doing. And that's why I was just like looking at him like, I'm offer you less. Number one, you insult me. Number two, I could tell you're not a person that love comics. Like, you're just you're in this for money. That's it. So yeah, I could tell he wasn't a collector. You know what I'm saying? So, and he didn't read the books. So I was just like, okay, well, I was willing to walk away easy, and that's what I did. I walked away. I made my offer. He didn't want it. I walked away. I didn't even try to negotiate. I was just like, forget that. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing about it was, like 4 or 5 days passed. The next thing I know, he's hitting me up on Messenger, talking about, I added some more books to the collection. Can you do 475? So I did 400. I said, yeah, I can do 475. So I drove back out there. As soon as I got in there, I said, okay, so which books did you add? Because off the break, I want to see what else he added to this collection. So he gave me a big stack of magazines. He said, I added these magazines. So when I looked at the magazines, there was one in particular that I saw that I know for a fact is worth money, even in bad condition because it's a rare book. It's a rare magazine. So when I saw that, I was just like, okay. So gave him the money, put the boxes in my car, and like I said, I never got a chance to really look over the whole thing until I got home. And when I got home, I'll tell you this, I was very, very happy to buy it for $475. I mean, I definitely was happy. So just if you're looking at my video and you're a seller and you have someone coming to buy a collection, don't insult them. Don't say something out your mouth that could turn the seller off because you're hurting yourself. Like he was about to get the whole 590. Instead, he winds up getting 475 with him adding more stuff to the collection. And not only that, he missed out on some books that's in here that's worth money. So I was just like, this guy, but whatever. I'm glad I got my deal, and I got my deal, and I'm happy. And if I ever see him list something else, I'm gonna go out there, look at it, and I'm gonna lowball him again just because of the fact that he insulted me, and he never even apologized for what he said. That's the thing that really made me upset. He didn't even say, "Look, I apologize for what I said." Obviously, you spend money because you just bought a collection, So he didn't even do that. So yeah, if I see him selling another collection, I'm going to go see it, and I'm definitely gonna offer a lowball offer again, because that's just how I do. I'm the type of person that if you treat me a certain way, I'm gonna treat you the certain way back. I'm not gonna, especially if I'm giving you respect off the break and then you disrespect me, not even knowing me. So that is just not cool. So let me go on with. I'm rambling, but I just needed y'all to know the whole story behind this collection. Okay, so we have Fantastic Four 120, first appearance of Airwalker, which is one of Galactus' herds. And you know how much I love Galactus. I love Galactus. He's my favorite character tied with Spider-Man. Then we got Fantastic Four 163. Nice Bronze Age goodness. All right, then we got Fantastic Four 175 with Galactus versus the High Evolutionary. And this, I like this story. This story was pretty good. All right. And of course, he can't beat Galactus. He lost. Let's see. We have Fantastic Four 180, and this is the Whitman variant, Marvel Whitman variant. And this is how you could tell because it has the diamond, and then it has the black shaded around it, a box, with the newsstand. And sometimes this will be blank. But just when you see this, like that, and it's a 30 cents issue or a 35 cents issue, that's how you know it's the Whitman. Because those was when the Marvel Whitmans were out, and those were sold in multi-packs in department stores. So it was basically the direct market before the direct market started. So and as you know, 1979, that's when the direct market started as far as comic books, being in comic book stores. So that's when the direct market started, and in 1979 when it started, it was only 6% of the market was direct. So 94% of the market was newsstands. So that's why you want the direct copies. 1979 to 1984. 1985 is when they were even. Newsstands and direct were even. And then 1986, the direct market overtook the newsstands. So after 1986, you want newsstands. So from 1979 to 1984, you want direct. 1985 doesn't even matter because they're even. 1986, you want newsstands, not the direct. So, so that's basically it. So I was happy to get one of those. Then the same thing with issue 181. This is a Marvel Whitman variant also, as you can see. So happy to find that. And then we have 187. So this is basically a Fantastic Four run right here, where he faces off against Claw and Molecule Man. Let's see, issue number 197 with Red Ghost. All right. Then we got issue 198, Doctor Doom. Then we got issue 205, issue 206, All right. Now, this is issue 208, and this is a 1979 direct market with the slash going across with the diamond. So this is when comic book stores started selling directly. They had their own. So this is the direct market, 1979. And let me tell you, if you haven't read this book, it's great. The Sphinx, basically, you see this ruby right there, gave him great power. So he winds up becoming like on Galactus level, but still not as powerful as Galactus, because in the very next issue, 212, he fights Galactus, and Galactus whoops that ass. He whoops that ass. It was a crime what he did to that man. So, in fact, he even took the jewel from him and destroyed the jewel. So, yeah, Galactus no joke. So, this was back then when they actually made Galactus the powerful person that he really is. But lately in comics, Marvel Comics, they've been making him so weak. It's just ridiculous what they've been doing. So, but back then, they did Galactus justice because he's powerful. Like, it's crazy what they've done to him lately. So, 213. All right. In issue 215. Now, this also is also a 1979 direct market with the Spider-Man face and the diamond, but it's at towards the end of 1979, so no longer did it have the slash going across with the newsstand. But as you can see, this is a direct 1979. So this is they're rare, 6% of the market. So remember that, you guys. Whenever y'all looking for these books, try to get these direct market during the Bronze Age. All right, so we got 218, another direct market. We got number 230. We got 234. We got 236. And this cover right here is awesome, man. It's a John Byrne and Terry Austin cover. It's great. It's a new. I have one newsstand and one direct. So I'm happy to have this direct one. I wish this newsstand was a direct one too, but you know, newsstands were just way more than direct at that time. So you're gonna wind up getting more newsstands than direct during that time. So issue 237, and I have a newsstand and a direct copy of that one. And this is John Byrne art now. So we're in the John Byrne art phase right here. And John Byrne did one of the best Fantastic Four runs ever. So this is issue 240. The stories, the art, everything, it was just on point. Like, it was so good. And they used almost every character in the Fantastic Four lore. You know, the whole, every character, villains, super allies, friends, everybody. It was just so good. So issue 240, and then issue 242. Then we have issue 243. Now in this issue, this is when Galactus comes to Earth, but he's so weak. He hasn't eaten so long that when he came, he was going to try to eat the Earth, and everyone fought him and beat him, and he was basically dying. So this is the one time where they beat him, but they beat him because he was at his weakest. Like, he had not ate. One thing about Galactus, if he hasn't ate, he becomes weaker and weaker. So, but when he's eating and he's at his full strength, man, he's, you do. This is why I get mad about the whole Galactus thing lately, because Galactus is basically the opposite coin of Mistress Death. Mistress Death is basically like, they had a conversation with each other where Mistress Death and Galactus was to the point where he just wanted to die. He was just like, man, I'm not even gonna eat. He just wanted to die. He just wanted to get it over with because he was tired of always being hungry and having to destroy planets. So Mistress Death shows up and they have a conversation, and basically she calls Galactus her husband, her brother, her father, her son. Like that's basically what he is, and basically the conversation she was having with Galactus to remind him that he's like he's really important to the whole spectrum of everything, and that he has to be there to the end of of everything. You know, he has to be there to the end when everything dies with Mistress Death. So that's just how important he is and how powerful he is. Like, he's basically the equal of Mistress Death in power. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get so upset when they make him so weak lately. Like, in these storylines where he's just getting killed easy. Like, it's just crazy. But anyways, let's go on. All right, so this is issue 244. And this is when uh, uh, Nova winds up becoming his herd. So, and that is a direct copy. Then I have another newsstand copy, another newsstand copy, another newsstand copy, and another newsstand copy. So that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like, you see all those newsstand copies, but only one direct. So that's just how the big difference in the direct market and the newsstand market at that time. Direct market was small. You know, in fact, this came out in 1982. So it's easy to find the newsstands back then. Like, the direct market are the ones you need to be trying to look for. So I'm glad to have that many issues of her turning into Nova. It's basically Nova's first appearance, his herd Nova. Issue 245, direct, thank God. And you see these covers, these John Byrne covers are awesome. Just awesome. Issue 246, newsstand, and then another newsstand. So 2 newsstands of that one, no direct. I'm not surprised. Then we got 247, newsstand, and then another newsstand, no direct. So yeah, I'm bummed out about that. All right. We got issue 248. Then issue 24, as you can see, newsstand. 249 is a newsstand. So I'm not surprised. I wish all of these were direct market, and this issue is awesome right here. So you can see Gladiator. Gladiator is a beast, but as you know, Gladiator is only as powerful as his confidence. When he starts losing his confidence, he starts getting weaker. So that's his, but when he's confident, he's almost unstoppable. Like, he's up there. So, but Gladiator is definitely a great. I know the first time I saw Gladiator in comics, I was just like, man, look at this dude with the mohawk. It was just cool. I liked it. So, all right, so we got issue 250. Direct, thank God, and another direct, and another direct. So 3 copies of direct of this, yes. But this is also the continuance of this one. Man, now it's supposed to be the X-Men, but really it's not. These are not the X-Men. And if you haven't read the story, I'm not gonna tell you who it is. But this is Captain America. That is Spider-Man, and that is Gladiator, and that's Fantastic Four. But this is a great issue. You gotta read it. It's great. Cap is the man in this issue. I like Cap. Cap is awesome. Spider-Man doesn't get to do his thing, but it's a great story. So, all right, we got issue 251 direct and 2 copies of that. So I was happy about that. All right, we got issue 252. And this is supposed to be a sideways cover, as you can see. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3 copies of the direct, and then I have 1 copy of newsstand. So, and this book, actually, when you open it, you have to read it sideways. The whole book is sideways when you read it. So it's just not the cover. It's the whole book. So, but it was interesting to read it like that. It was very interesting. All right, we got issue 253. direct. And I got another copy of that direct. 2 copies. All right. All right, I'm running out of room. Let me pause the video. All right, issue 254. Man, look at these great covers. I just love them. John Byrne art. 255, direct. Thank you. Man. 256, direct. Look at Nihilist. Look at that. So I got 1, 2, 3 copies of that one, direct. Now, this is the issue I was talking about. Issue 257. This is the issue where, as you can see, that's Mistress Death and that's Galactus, and they have that talk, that conversation. So, you guys and ladies that haven't read this book should definitely read this book. It's a lot of talking, but the talking is so good. It's just, sometimes you don't need just action all the time in a comic. You need that dialogue. You need that character development. And you learn a lot about Galactus in this issue. And not only that, of Mistress Death too. So I had just, when I bought this collection, I just decided to read it again. Because I've read this a long time ago, but reading it again just brought back all the memories. And I was like, man, it just reminded me of how awesome the John Byrne run was. It was just so great. So I got 3 copies of that, with 2 of them being the direct and 1 being the newsstand. 258. 1, 2 newsstands, and then I have 1 direct copy. Look at that awesome cover. Look at Doom's reflection right there. It's just, man, I love these covers, man. Just so awesome. Look at this one, 259. 3 Against Doomsday, and this story is awesome. I don't even want to tell you what, but basically, Doom tried to use Tarax. He brought him back to, gave him powers again, and it wound up backfiring on him. So, 2 issues of that, 2 direct copies of that one. All right, then we got 260, and this is how it backfired on Doom. That actually happened. So we got issue 260, 2 direct ones, and 1 newsstand. All right. 261, 1 newsstand, 1 direct. And this right here is where the Watcher helps the Fantastic Four look for Reed Richards, because Reed Richards got kidnapped. And the reason why he got kidnapped, it has to do with Galactus. So you need the story arc is just so awesome, you guys. All right, so this is the trial of Reed Richards, and there's a reason why there's a trial for him. So 2 newsstands and 1 direct edition, and this, man, story was it's so much dialogue in this issue, but it's awesome dialogue. And Odin appears in this as a witness for Mr. Fantastic. And when Odin shows up, oh man, I'm telling you, his speech and his talk and what he said, very powerful, very powerful. So we got issue 263. I got a newsstand and a direct edition. All right. So it's still 1983 right now. So the direct market is still less than the newsstand, so still want to get the directs. So 2 issues of that one, of 264. Then we got 265, when the She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four. And this issue is basically right after Secret Wars, when they come back from the first Secret Wars. So basically, and the crazy thing about it, this issue came out before issue number 1 of Secret Wars even came out. Ain't that crazy? So basically, she comes back as a member of the Fantastic Four, and you don't even know why and how, and you haven't even read issue number 1 of Secret Wars yet to even know anything. All you know is that they got they disappeared in the last issue. That's it. That's all you know is that they disappeared, and in the next issue, they're back, and She-Hulk is one of their members, and the Thing is not with them. So that's what made the first Secret Wars storyline so great, was the fact that how epic that story run was, because you did not know, like, you basically have every issue in the Marvel universe have the character disappear, and then they come back, and it's totally changed, and you don't even know why. Like, She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four. Spider-Man comes back in a black costume. You're like, what the hell? Why is he in a black costume? You know what I'm saying? Like, then the Thing is on a planet. You know, he's on planets doing different adventures, and you don't know why. How's he on a planet doing different adventures? You know, and this planet has like so many different. It's like a planet put together by a whole bunch of different planets. So it's just, you're just like, what the hell? Like, you don't know what the hell's going on, but you got to read the Secret Wars to find out. In issue 1, it's a 12-issue miniseries, so you had to like literally wait a whole year to find out. You know, just finding things out. You know what I'm saying? So it was just awesome that they did that, and I wish Marvel would do that again with one of their epic crossovers, where they just have you like, dang, you wondering. So that way it made the limited series more epic, that you want to actually read that limited series. So I hope Marvel does that again. They don't realize what they had. It was so great for them to do that, and they went away from that. They don't do that no more. So it's kind of crazy that they don't do that no more. So I have 2 issues of that one in direct. All right, of her joining the Fantastic Four. 266 direct, and I have 2 issues of that in the direct. All right, and I think that's her first appearance. This person, Charisma, that's her first appearance. All right, we got Fantastic Four 267, where Mr. Fantastic fights Dr. Octopus. So we got direct and the newsstand. All right, issue 268. 2 direct markets, and I love that. Love that cover. All right, issue 269. I have 2 direct copies, and this is basically the cameo appearance of Terminus, which is this guy right here, this big guy right here. And I will tell you, this cameo appearance and the first appearance go for money in 9.8. So if you could get this in a high grade, definitely get it. And you never know, he might appear in one of the movies one day. So definitely a book you should be getting now. So it's 2 directs, and I have a newsstand of it, of his first full appearance. So this is the first full appearance, this is the cameo. So definitely be on the lookout for that issue. Issue 271. Direct, 2 direct ones. Alrighty. And then we got 272. 2 of them. Direct copies. Alright. Alright, so we got issue 273. 2 direct copies of that one. And this issue, Reed Richards' father comes back. So, all right, we got 274. 2 issues of that one direct. All right, and then 276 direct. And basically, I think this is in 1984. So, I think 2 issues after this, that's when it's 1985. So let me see. No, this is March. Okay, so what is it, about 7 or 8 issues? 7 issues after that. Is it 7? No, 8. 9 issues. So 9 issues after this issue is when it's 1985. So then it doesn't matter if you get direct or newsstand. So anything after that, there's no point. All right, and then I was really happy this was in there. This is Fantastic Four King Size Special number 5. This is the first appearance of him right there. What's his name? I always forget his name. Psycho Man, whatever his name is. I forgot. Yeah, yeah, Psycho Man, his first appearance. So happy to get that. And then Fantastic Four number 11, where they fight the invaders. King size annual. Then we got king size annual number 15. King size annual number 17. John Byrne cover. And this is the direct 1983. Yes. We got issue Fantastic Four annual number 18 direct. And this was 1984. Yep. And this book right here is really good. In fact, this is the wedding of Black Bolt and Medusa. And this is supposed to be like the best Kree warrior that the Kree have, and this is supposed to be the best scroll warrior that they have. And they've been fighting for a long time on the moon, just them two fighting each other to determine whoever wins that empire could say that they're the better empire. But you gotta read this book, man. It's so good. This annual right here is awesome. Art is awesome. Story is awesome. Everything about it is awesome. All right, then we got What If Conan the Barbarian Walked the Earth Today. What If number 13, volume 1. And I have 2 copies of that. Happy to have that. And I'm trying to think, who did the, I think that was, I forgot who did the art on that. All right, Wonder Woman 304. And this book right here actually goes for some money. I'm trying to remember who did the art. Gil Kane art. But this issue actually goes for some money. I've actually seen 9.8s of this issue go for like $250 to $280. So yeah. So if you see this issue, definitely get it. I was happy this was in there. Journey into Mystery number 6. All right, Bronze Age goodness. And then issue number 7. Issue number 8. And they're all in excellent condition. I was really happy to get this to Venture into Fear with Mortibus. This is like an early Mortibus appearance. Happy to get that. Supervillain Team Up number 16. With the Red Skull. Alrighty. US number 1. Direct market. And this came out in 1983. And this is the first appearance of, US 1. So, yeah, it's a trucker / adventure thing, that Marvel came out with back then. We have the Inhumans number 3. And this is the first appearance of this dude right here named Shatterstar, not the one from X-Force. This dude right here. So, yeah, happy to get that. We got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 63. With Molten Man, direct market, as you can see. This came out in 1981. Alrighty. Then we got Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 22 against Moon Knight. I like this cover. This book actually does go for some money in high grade, just to let you know. So, Bronze Age goodness. We got issue number 71. I'm trying to remember who did this cover. Oh, Romita, John Romita, yeah. So, like that cover. All right, we got issue number 50. Alrighty. Then we got the Amazing Spider-Man Lion Gates film Punisher issue, where when the movie was coming out, they was giving these out for free. So this is the reprint basically that came out when the first Punisher movie came out back. What was that, in 2000 something? It was okay. It wasn't that great. I love the Punisher Netflix series though. That was awesome. So we got the Amazing Spider-Man 179. Got Amazing Spider-Man 186. And then we got issue 213. And this, oh, hold on. 213, and this one is a Mark Jewelers variant. Yep, so happy to find another Mark Jeweler variant. And most of the Mark Jeweler variants are usually the 50 cents issues or the 60 cents issues with the newsstand. So that's how you could kind of break it down to what to look for. If it's a 50 cents issue or a 60 cents issue and you see the barcode, look to see if it's a Mark Jewelers variant. All right, and this is issue 216. All right, issue 219. Then we got issue 220 with Moon Knight. I've seen 9.8 graded issues of this book go for almost $300. So it's a great Moon Knight cover. Bob Layton art. 224. Then we got 226. 2 issues of that. The Black Cat, she's back. I think that's her 3rd appearance or either her 2nd appearance. I'm not sure. All right, we got issue 229, where he fights the Juggernaut and loses, of course, but he winds up getting him good, gets the Juggernaut good in the next issue. All right, 234. Then we got 242. Direct market. All right, 244. 248. One of the best stories ever is in this book towards the end. So, because it's 2 stories in this book. It's a great story. Great. I was happy to have this in there. 256 and is the direct. And this came out in 1984. Right before they tied newsstand and direct. So happy to get the first appearance of Puma. So very happy about that. In 257, which is his 2nd appearance. And this issue in a 9.8 usually goes for almost $300. So yeah, don't sleep on that issue. All right, we got Amazing Spider-Man 258. Then we got issue 259. Then we got the photo cover 262. And this is still during 1984. So the direct market is good to have the direct market of this one. All right. Pause. All right. We got Marvel Team Up number 6. Spider-Man and the Thing. We got issue number 9 with Iron Man. Then we got issue number 11 with the Inhumans. Issue 16. If I remember correctly, this is his first appearance, Ballistic, whatever his name is. But it's his first appearance. Issue 26. With the Human Torch and Thor. Marvel Team Up. Alright, we got issue 75 with Power Man. We got issue 86 with Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we got, in fact, oh, and by the way, this is the first time Spider-Man meets the Guardians of the Galaxy. Issue number 91. And this is a 1979 direct edition. It doesn't have the line going across, but this is towards the end of the month. So 1979 direct market. So happy to find that. with Ghost Rider. All right, then we got issue 101, 1980, direct market. Issue 104 with Hulk and Kazar. Issue 114 with Falcon. Then we got issue 126 with a double feature where you have Spider-Man the Hulk and Power Man and the Son of Satan. And this one right here is Marvel Team Up 128. This is the photo cover of Spider-Man and Captain America. Issue 132 with Mr. Fantastic. Now this is issue 137, but this is the Assistants Editors Month thing that they did during that time. So this is it's supposed to be funny, but Aunt May becomes the Herd of Galactus. So you got to read it. And Franklin Richards is in this book, so with Galactus. So it's kind of hysterical. So anyways, on with the next issue 143. Then we got issue 147 with Thor. And this is a pretty good issue. The story is pretty good. Spider-Man really helped Thor out in this issue. He basically saved Thor, which is, yeah. All right, then we got Marvel Team Up number 31. And this is the first time Spider-Man and Iron Fist meet. So, happy to have that. Then we got Marvel Team Up 55. And this is the first appearance of the Gardener, which is one of the Elder of the Universes. And it's also the first appearance of the Power Stone and the Mind Stone, if I remember correctly. So 2 of the Power Gems is the first appearance in this book. And this is definitely a key book. I've seen this book go for some money in 9.8s and 9.6s. So definitely a key book with 2 of the Power Stones first appearance and one of the Elder of the Universe, the Gardener. So I definitely am trying to, I basically almost got all the first appearances of the Elders of the Universe. So I'm happy about that because I know they've already introduced one of them. They've only introduced one, the Collector, so far in the cinematic universe. So it's only a matter of time before they introduce everyone else. So it's gonna happen. So another copy of number 86, which is the first appearance of Spider-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy meeting. All right, then we got issue 113 with Quasar, and this issue is pretty good because at the end, Spider-Man thinks Quasar is just a jerk, which is funny to me. Issue 117 with Wolverine. There's a Bob Layton cover. Yep, Bob Layton did this cover. This book in the 9.8 actually goes for some money. So, and it's the first Professor Power, first appearance of Professor Power. So it's definitely a key book, a first appearance of a villain. So, all right, we got issue 123 with Daredevil. All right, like that cover. We got issue 135 with Katie Pride, where they go into the Murloc tunnels. All right. We got issue 136 with Wonder Man against the Marauder. And his first appearance was in Iron Man 1 something. I don't remember what exact issue. Another Spider-Man and Star Fox. All right, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and this is when Jim Rhodes was Iron Man at the time, and this is against, it was Whiplash, but then he becomes Backlash, so, yeah. All right, then we got our Marvel Team Up with issue 149 with Cannonball and Spider-Man, and I actually hated the art in this book. I hated it. It was the worst. I was really happy this was in a Marvel Team Up Annual number 4 from 1981, and it's a direct copy with the Diamond and the Spider, and it has Moon Knight, Daredevil, Power Man, and Iron Fist against the Purple Man, and it's good. This is a good book. Like, I really enjoyed this book, so it was awesome. Purple Man is no joke against Purple Man. Purple Man's no joke, but on with the rest of it. All right, now we have some DC books. All right, so we got DC Superstar presents all new Giant Secret Origins of Supervillain, issue number 14. All right, and we got 2 copies of that one. All right. Then we got Secret Origins of Superheroes, 1978. What issue is this? It's just a giant size. It's not telling me. So this is supposed to be the origin of Dr. Fate and Light Ray and the training of Black Canary. So nice Bronze Age issue. Happy this was in there, but I wish it was the issue before this issue. This is Adventure Comics presents Black Orchid, issue number 429. And this is the second appearance of Black Orchid, and the issue before that one was her first appearance, which I wish that was in there, but I'm happy to have her second appearance, because second appearances command money, and this issue commands money, so happy about that. Then we got Amazing Adventures featuring War of the Worlds, number 18, and this is the first appearance of Killraven, so happy that was in there. All right. Alright, let me pause. Now this one right here is Star Trek. It's like a Whitman 1978 book. I don't know what number it is. It doesn't say, but yeah, I've actually looked this up, and this is a pretty rare book. So happy to find it. And it actually goes for some money. So I was happy that was in there. I don't know who did this cover though. It looks pretty good. I just don't know, but it's definitely a Whitman. It doesn't have a number. There go the Whitman thing right there. So I don't know, and it's in a pretty nice holder, you know. So yeah. All right, now these I didn't expect to be in there, but all right, these are Carlton Comics. Just Married, number 63, and this is a Silver Age book, 12th center. Then we got Young Brides, number, what is it? It doesn't have a number. It just says March 1954, 10 cents issue. So 1954, I think that's Golden Age if I remember correctly. So yeah, I think that's Golden Age. I'm not sure. I gotta look that up again. Then we got Green Lantern number 70. This is Silver Age. Then we got the Eternals number 3. And this is when first appearance of Ceres, and she is also an Avenger. So she was an Avenger for a while. So definitely a key issue to get. And in fact I have this in a 9.4 CGC graded copy. And I got that for a good price. In fact, in one of my CGC videos, you'll see it if you go back and go look at my CGC videos. Let's see, we got The House of Secrets, issue 101. Man, I like that cover. Look at that cover. If you can see the detail on this cover, it's really nice. I think that's Weinstein art, I think. All right, Unexpected 141. Man, nice cover to that one too. Man, I'm digging that cover. It's really, really good. It's like you gotta like really look at it in your hand to really appreciate it. Then we got Legion of Superheroes 295. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't this one of them? No, it wasn't. Okay, all right. Then we got Yang, number 11, Modern Comics. Now, this is a reprint of the original Yang, which was in Carlton Comics, if I remember correctly. So this is just a reprint. And so is this Doomsday +1, number 5. This is a reprint from the Carlton book, and this is early John Byrne art right here. This is John Byrne art, and this is early John Byrne art. So, yeah, great art. Now I'll just leave it up there until I get the next book. All right, the next one is just all new, just married from Carlton Comics, issue 104, Bronze Age issue. I Love You, issue 113 from Carlton Comics. Let's see, we got Love Diary from Carlton Comics, issue number 51. This is a Silver Age book right here, 15 center. Then we got All New Love Diary number 89. All New Love Diary number 90. Carlton Comics. All New Love Diary number 91. All right. Then we have from Carlton Comics, we got Korg 7000 BC, issue number 2. Then we have from Carlton Comics, we got Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library, issue number 21. Then we got from Carlton Comics, we got The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, issue 51. Alright. Carlton Comics, we got Love and Romance, issue 21. Alright. Then we have For Lovers Only, issue 75 from Carlton Comics. And then now we're got Golden Key, Daggard the Invincible. I don't know what issue it is, but it's a Bronze Age because the number is inside the book, so I don't know. Then we got, that's a nice cover. I really like that cover. Then we got Torque, Son of Stone. I don't know what issue it is, but it's a Bronze Age issue. And it's Gold Key. Then we have from Modern Comics, we have Creepy Things, issue number 3. Man, look at that cover. That's a pretty cool cover. I like that cover. Then we got all new, the $6 Million Man from Carlton Comics, issue number 9. These $6 Million Man books are really hard to find. If you really try to find them, they're really hard to find. It's based off of a TV show that they used to have, $6 Million Man. It was actually a good TV show back then. If you look at it now, it's kind of cheesy. All right, we have All New Ghostly Haunts, issue number 45 from Carlton Comics. Then we have All New Ghostly Tales, issue 116 from Carlton Comics. So all of this is Bronze Age goodness. Alright. Alright, let me pull out the last of the last. Alright, we have All New Monster Hunters, issue number 2 from Carlton Comics. Alright. Then we got No Time for Surrogates. It doesn't have the number, but this is a Silver Age book. It's a 12 center. Alright, then we got Korka, Son of Tarzan. I don't know what issue it is, but it's a Silver Age book, 12 center. Alright. Then we have Ghostly Tales by Carlton Comics, issue 164. And this is a Jim Apro cover. I like. Let me get my drink. Oh, man. Then we got Ghostly Tales 112. Ghostly Tales from the Haunted House from Carlton Comics. I don't know who did that cover, but that cover is cool. I like that cover. I like it. All right. Then we have Lois Lane, Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, issue 119. Interesting. All right. Now we're back to Marvel. We have the Mighty Thor 274. Then we have issue 320. All right. Now we have issue 338, which direct. Oh, let me see what year was this? 1983. Direct market. Yay. This is the second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Yes. Then of course, direct market, because it has the M, even though it's Assistant Editors Month, so you can't tell. But I know it's a direct because it's an M instead of the square box. So this is the first appearance of Stormbreaker, which was an Infinity War movie. So first appearance of Stormbreaker right here. Glad to have that. And issue 253. Now I have to say, this issue right here was the climax of the Surth War, Surta War. This issue was so great. This cover just looks amazing. Like with Odin like this, and all three of them are battling Surta together. Like, oh man! And Loki actually comes. Loki comes through. Like if it wasn't for him, everything would have been destroyed. Like Loki really came through. Like, so if you get a chance, read this. This is, oh my God, this is awesome. One of my favorites. All right, we have Star Wars number 31. All right. All right, and then we have Man from Atlas number 2. And then we got issue number 3. And issue number 4. All nice Bronze Age issues. And that's it. That's it, you guys. That's an hour long. Oh my God, I was talking too much. All right, so everyone, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell. Check out my Amazon store. The link is at the bottom for U.S. and Canadian residents. Uh, I have all types of stuff to sell, so just check it out, and you'll be helping me out a lot. So thank you for everyone that does buy stuff off my Amazon store. Also, I just want to shout out everyone for just supporting and constantly looking at my videos, and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I cannot thank you enough. Um, and last but not least, make sure you put your videos in for my 1,000 subscriber contest. The last day is the 18th of May, so we have 8 days left to put the videos in. It's real simple. Just make a video, let me know what you would like to see from Marvel storyline that you want to see on the big screen. And you have to be 18 and subscribe to me. That's that simple. So 20 entries so far. So hope to see more. And thank you everyone that's already done your video. And until the next box that I show of this massive collection, see you guys later. Peace.